Hi, and welcome to Odyssey of Ascension. This is Roxanne. Thank you once again for tuning in. I'm going to have a little bit of coffee with my Starbucks collection series. Yummy. You know, the mug makes it taste better.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. Sure does. Awesome blossom. Thanks once again for tuning in. So let's get the channeling, huh? And greetings once again to the collective. This is Ocyphius from the Oversoul Collective Fire. I bid you a good day. Our eternal gratitude for tuning in once again to our joy, to allow us to express in co-creation of self, most certainly. The idea that we shall venture into now is the idea of self, truly. The identification of you, who you are. You have riddled the idea of the paradigm with many ideas of definitions. We understand this. Definitions give solidity, solidification. It solidifies a moment of awareness, truly. Because you can look from a standpoint of stillness. Stillness comes through an idea of definition of yourself. You idealize nothing, you have a continuation feeling within you. But the idea of defining yourself, the self, as whatever in the moment gives you a moment of reliability in the 3D construct mind to be still in the idea of maybe coalescing, maybe allowing, maybe playing in the idea of time. Whatever it is, truly. Now the higher self in and of itself is you. The higher self is this idea of, let's say a round ball, an orb, an energy spot, a particle, the idea of even what you see before you. You can consider Roxy a higher self. You can consider Ocyphius or yourself a higher self. Now, that is the center of you, the isness that you are. All right? That idea has many ideas of itself. Experiencing the fractal that you are in time, setting up the entire thing. All right? You are not separate from your higher self, but the construct says so. So you have to identify as this, I am this here, Roxy. I am the higher self as well. But truly, there is no illusion, truly. So therefore, there is no Roxy. It is a definition what Roxy says she is so she can solidify herself and be still in the moment. But truly, Roxy doesn't exist in the idea of all that is. The higher self does, just being Roxy in the moment to experience 3D. And the fractal idea has come up with an idea of a definition to understand itself in what we call separation. I am me and I am my higher self. Truly, Ocyphius is fire. So I'm fire, truly. Fire is Sylvester. So I'm Sylvester, truly. This doesn't jive too well with what you call the logical mind because you are used to, taught separation. Here, 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 here. Different items of category. Sure. Different ideas of categorization to give yourself, let's say, comfort. Truly. Which is awesome. No big deal. It's part of the experience. Remember, entities, you are experiencing the idea of limitation. So you can't hold yourself accountable for limiting ideas fully. You can let go of some, the ones that inhibit your joy, but the ones that make you, let's say, comfortable as you're ascending, then choose. Simple. Because it's not permanent. There is no permanency in creation. Change is the only constant. You know this as well as I do. Most certainly. So in the idea of the higher self, we're going to delve a little deeper. The higher self is this idea of an orb. And it is truly now. So when it wants to, we'll stay with the word it for clarity. When it wants to experience an idea, it creates out of itself a fractal. That fractal energizes, by the higher self, is being energized. So energizes itself in that idea to experience whatever the higher self it is choosing. So now we're going to define it a little bit and bring it down to the idea of, let's say, humanity. So the higher self of Roxy, so Roxy as well, chose to be a human. So it energized itself in a space-time now, adding in the elements of time, adding in the what you call the 4 dimensions. You have a 3D reality, and the fourth, once again, being time. So that 4th dimension, idea, 3rd density, idea, for a split second. All right? That split second is now, and the higher self views the now as always, so it seems, if you would, forever. So every now is, let's say, viewable for as long as you want. It never moves. It's always there. And you can sit and look at one particular now from the higher self perspective forever. It doesn't go away. Down here, time is, let's say, looks like it's moving, but truly, you are passing through time. Time is still. The higher self, you, create a fractal feeling, if you would, a fractal experience, known as the identity you see in the mirror every day, to pop into what you call time. Experience that 3D idea, 3rd density idea with time, to experience a moment of time. That moment is still. Then you move to the next moment. So you are moving through time. Time doesn't pass you by. Time doesn't move. You go from here to here to here to here to here. Time is still. Time is always now, with the perception that you created for yourself to experience as time passing, future, past, and present. That kind of idea. So the higher self is, let's say, creating this wonderful idea of this self. And now the portion of the higher self that is self-aware, which is you, the fractal idea of I am something. Yes, I am an individual. Yes, you are. You are also your higher self. Okay. So now that individual has reflections upon itself in what you call the mirror, the illusion, the dream, if you will. All right. So that dream is giving the fractal an experience from a perspective unseen, unexperienced by the higher self from the individual free will choice of the portion fractal of the higher self. So it's scary in a way to say that you're really not who you are. You're the higher self, and you are creating a part of you to experience. But you don't have a definition. But down here you like definition, so you call yourself Roxy or Angel or Rita. And you have a name and identity for Isness, and that of Ra, and that of Jenny, and their kids, and we all identify each other. But truly a name isn't given, because we all have vibration, and we definitely recognize each other more so by vibration than any other thing. Because we are feeling truly. We are thought coalescing. Oh yes, very good. Yes. Kishimiyato kona. Stand by. We're discussing an idea. Pokohaha. Kohoniho nishini. Keyahon shunotoa. Niyatoshna. Now, the idea of the reasons, the impartation, the expression we're offering to give you an idea of the higher self is you. So you can loosen up definitions of separation at a deeper sense, a deeper level. You can call yourself nothing. You can call yourself your higher self. You can call yourself your earth-given name. You can call yourself any name that you want to, truly. Matters not, because that's experience of the now. But as you let go of separation in all aspects, the idea that sits across from me, and I will use the idea of Rita, is a perspective of me. Okay? Now, if you go through what you call your logical mind of, let's say, how it fits together, and we'll use an idea of a tree, or let's say, a spider web, let's say, chemical bonds around atom and the bonds connecting to the other atom and the other atom elements and stuff like that. However you picture it's fine. So way down here, me and Rita are about 1 billion, let's say, times 1 million, times a gazillion entities apart. But we're the same. Because all through the higher selves, all of her higher self and my higher self, which is, let's say, fire. So, for definition, separation, we're just bringing it together here. So, fire and Rita's higher self have higher selves, and have higher selves, and have higher selves, and have higher selves, and have higher selves, all going back to the one Creator. So, I'm literally Rita from another perspective. We know this. You understand this. But you see, there's a huge difference between everybody down here, including Ocyphius and Rita. Ocyphius currently is a galaxy. Give me a hold. Yeah. And Rita is now an idea of a fractal human. However, from my perspective, I see God. I see myself. From her perspective, she chooses what she sees. I don't care what she sees, because it's my world, and I see the joy of a God. She sees a joy of a God, booyah. She sees, let's say, just a simple human, booyah. Doesn't matter. That's the joy. All right. So the idea, once again, is I'm a higher self. So I'm, let's say, fire right now. I experience myself in a new perspective of Ocyphius. Ocyphius is an idea of himself as well, reflecting back, creating the idea of however he chooses, free will choice, to become this and that, spend some time here upon earth and spend some time doing this and that until he became the idea of himself as a galaxy in this now. Now, me, fire, I am the idea of Ocyphius all-encompassing. Oh yes. Ocyphius is an idea of me, fire. Now, fire is an idea of a, what? Sylvester. So now I'm Sylvester. I'm no longer Ocyphius, being the idea of Roxy. Actually, I am fire, being the idea of Sylvester. Being the idea of Sylvester, being the idea of, let's say, the higher idea of Sylvester. All of it coalesces into the unum of one. But the separation definitions of humanity with comfort of identity of separation so you can be still is the reason it's difficult for humanity to see beyond what you truly are in the idea of now. See beyond what you consider yourself now to see what you truly are is a better way to say it. Most certainly. So, understanding where you're loosening up your separation definitions. You can want an idea in the new now of a new identity to be that, to experience that, to explore that, to allow that, to identify as that, and so be it. So, in the idea of, let's say, the Christ conscious. The Christ conscious did not set out to be an idea of a Christ conscience. The Christ conscience, the one that you know as Jesus, did his thing as he chose, woke up, became the idea of himself, and the definition of his, the definition of the role that he ended up playing upon earth to humanity in time was that of a Savior. But they defined it, not him. So your actions can be an intentional idea of a definition to rename yourself and become something. And in that, you will be identified, defined by the others as well. So when you define yourself as A and the collective defines yourself as B, be what you want, not be what they want. And keep following your joy until it shifts and redefine yourself, once again, into an idea of a coalescing new experience to explore. Because definitions do give motivation in that idea. So if your higher self is offering a new experience and you're not, let's say, sure about it, because you don't see it, sometimes you will give yourself an identity to get excited about that new motivation to move yourself forward and experience because you are now something else. Which is awesome. So in the idea of, let's say, an ascended master. Okay? All of a sudden you consider yourself an ascended master. That would definitely shift your vibration. Then you would take the definition of that identity and now putting out new energies to explore what's in the idea of ascended master according to what you believe it's going to be. And if you allow it, you will experience it at a greater understanding. If the idea of the collective doesn't identify you as an ascended master, don't be slighted, because then you know you're doing it out of ego for identification of lack. Because you want to be something, so you want to be accepted truly, so that exposes your lack in your own self-love. However, if you're doing it because it looks fun, then do it. So understand the identity that you have is ever evolving, but you're only one idea. You are me. Hi. So in that idea, you can use that to loosen up your terms of separation. However, to be still in the moment, to expand yourself with the idea of identity in the fractal self, then most certainly call yourself whatever you choose. And do that idea. And be a channeler. I can be the idea of Roxy, and Roxy says, oh, I can be Ocyphius. Not so much. She doesn't jive with it too much. I gave her that idea. She's like, no, I don't want to be Ocyphius. I want to understand me, she says. Now, we will continue on that idea. Now you understand that you have definitions, but they're all still created by you. I'm a higher self. Roxy's a higher self. But yet Roxy's a fractal of her higher self. So Roxy now identifies her as a fractal of her higher self. So she says to herself, I want to experience fire as me. So she defines her as a higher self of fire, experiences that definition by acting in the framework that she understands fire to be. And now she experiences that until it no longer jives with her, and then she moves out of that definition into another. But the joy is she's still creating herself. How, you see that? There's no losing the personality of Roxanne. Roxanne never goes away. But Roxanne is fire. Roxanne continues forever. But fire continues forever. Sylvester continues forever. Ocyphius continues forever. Everyone continues forever. But you never go away is our point behind this idea. You never go away. You can't. Because you're always the one. So the one is everything forever. So you are that through all of the experience. So never think yourself less than your higher self. Ever. You can't be. Because you're your own individual isness. You remember all of you, yourselves, from the perspective of yourself. So in other words, I am Ocyphius. I remember and understand fire from my perspective. But I can shift into fire perspective and look at myself as Ocyphius from a different perspective because I'm the fire as well. Boggles the mind. It is a fun journey to explore in here. But don't force it. Don't make yourself understand anything. Allow, and be joyous in the exploration of identity, 3D separation identity, definitions of those identities, how they cause and affect exploration within the identity that you are here, as well as the perspective of your higher self, knowing that you are this and this is that. All of it. It is a most grand journey. So have fun. Be what you are now and shift when you're ready to shift. Don't look for approval on what you've chosen to be. Just do it, and it doesn't, let's say, serve you any longer. Change it. Shift. Be something else. Oh yes. And that's your world, by the way. So if you understand it and love it, then the world accepts it. The world that you create. There's no other world except the one that's here and now, according to the vibration that you choose of yourself, most certainly. Good shit. We like that one. That's all for now. This is Ocyphius from the Oversoul Collective Fire. I live eternal to you all. I bid you a good day. Adon. Alright, I have to go back and listen to that one again. That was really cool. Hey guys, thanks once again for tuning in, and we'll talk to you in the next now. Love you. Bye.